Hello, Dr. Coker here, and this is a guide to Spindleclutch 1 from the Elder Scrolls Online on Veteran difficulty. Like Fungal Grotto 1, this is one of the easiest dungeons in the game, so it's a good place to start if you're jumping into Veteran for the first time. If you find this guide useful, consider hitting like and subscribe. As with all base game Veteran dungeons, I recommend having around 200 champion points and 2 5-piece sets in your gear in order to pull your weight. All your gear should be CP 160, and a mix of blues and purples is fine. This dungeon has 3 mini-bosses and 2 major ones. The first one you'll encounter is a mini-boss named Spindlekin. This one is very straightforward, but she does spawn a lot of little spider adds. As long as the group stays close together, it should be easy to AoE them all down. Spindlekin does occasionally heal herself. You'll see this digging animation as she consumes a corpse, and arrows indicating that her health is increasing. This can be interrupted to help end the fight faster. After this, you'll meet the first major boss, the Swarm Mother. Like the previous mini-boss, she also spawns a lot of small spider adds, and if the group stays close together, it's easier to burn them down. She has a blockable attack called Inject Poison that looks like this. Otherwise, she's not too difficult. After this, you'll encounter another mini-boss called Cerise the Widow-Maker. This encounter begins with so many mobs, it can be difficult to tell which one is the boss in all the chaos. For this reason, I'd recommend the tank just hover over each one really quick before pulling, so they can open with a ranged taunt on the boss. Cerise has a few abilities that deal heavy damage to anyone who isn't the tank. Her heavy attacks can be blocked. There is one called Agony that can be interrupted as well. After Cerise is down, the next encounter is a similar mini-boss named Big Rabbu. Like Cerise, he has many adds next to him, so the tank should open the fight by making sure he's found which one is the boss and taunt him first. The tank should try to gain aggro on as many adds as possible here. Rabbu will occasionally do a charge, and it's best if everyone quickly steps out of the red line. It's pretty fast. He also yanks players with chains sometimes, but it's not a huge deal. Next, you come to the final boss, the Whisperer. There are a bunch of adds in front of her, but those can be pulled and killed without engaging the boss, so I'd recommend doing that first. If you activate hard mode on the Whisperer, it adds no extra mechanics, just increased health and damage output. She has a few abilities really worth paying attention to. She does this explosion, which is pretty much a one-shot kill in Veteran hard mode. Make sure you roll out of it immediately, because it happens pretty quickly. There is also this ability called Arachnophobia, which looks a bit like the boss is sneezing on you. It targets one player and deals heavy damage and stuns them for a few seconds. It is possible to dodge roll out of it if you move as soon as she leans back for the sneeze. She also does a pull where one or more players are yanked to the boss, but it doesn't deal any damage. It is often followed by an explosion though, so you may need to roll backwards quickly. And that's it for Spindleclutch 1 on Veteran. Thanks for watching, good luck, and see you next time.